Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Today we're going to do RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, the finale. Y'all already know Jada won, so go Jada. I'm so happy. I'm going to give my 2 cents on this finale real quick, and we're going to be done because All Stars, what I'm so here for, I can't wait, will begin on Friday, and I just cannot wait for All Stars. I'm excited for everyone on the cast. I can't wait to see what the new rules are going to be. They're not going to be flipping the lipsticks anymore. They're going to be lip syncing for their legacy against lip sync assassins. And I'm like, okay, so I just want to know what's going on. Like, I'm excited. So let's get into this finale. If you haven't watched some of my previous uploads of today, I explained why my reviews are late. I apologize. Watch that video. I believe it's the Insecure video if you want to know why. I don't want to go down that road again. But anyway, first off, I didn't mind the Zoom finale. I thought it was going to be a mess, but like the Zoom reunion, it worked. I didn't mind it. So it still gave me what I needed. I feel bad for the ladies because this is their opportunity to be in front of that grand audience, to walk and hear the applause of the season in their looks. So we still got to see the looks. I'm still about to critique these looks. But they didn't get what every other season got, and we understand why. But moving on from that, because we can't do nothing about it. 2, RuPaul and these wrestling masks, I'm not here for. I understand you are social distancing. Raven can't come over and beat your face. Your hairstylist, I don't know if it's still Delta. I think I heard that it's no longer Delta. Can't come slay your wig. You can't come get snatched into your dress. I understand. But you could have been regular RuPaul Charles in your, what they call them, Klein Epstein suits. I know I said it wrong, but you know what I meant. You could have been workroom Ru. The mask with the rhinestones on it and the eyeballs and the bad 80s pop backgrounds, I was not here for RuPaul. But it's your show. It's your show. Moving on. I'm still watching. Let's get into these looks. Dahlia was a sexy broccoli. Dahlia looked good. Dahlia looked good. Them thigh boots with that little tutu broccoli thing with the little nipple covers and the gloves. The wig. The beat. Dahlia looked good. I would like to see Dahlia again. I don't know if RuPaul liked... Like, because you can tell Ru loved Vanjie. Like, Ru loves Vanjie. Vanjie has been on ever since she walked backwards and did her Vanjie. Miss Van. Like, all of that. Ru loves Vanjie. We've seen Vanjie all in this whole season. She got to come back her next season. I don't know if Ru loves Dahlia to that level to bring Dahlia back for another opportunity. I don't even know for All Stars, but we shall see. I kind of feel like Ru loves Heidi that much. But let's keep going. But you got a yes ma'am Dahlia for that look. Rock 'em. Like, to me, nobody got a no ma'am. But I'm just not here for the anime. I don't get it. It's not my vibe. But I didn't think Rock'em looked bad. I said I loved her hair. And I love that huge bow she had in the back of that dress. The dress kind of made her look pregnant. And that ain't a good... Don't nobody want to look pregnant. But moving on. Nikki Doll. I did... I'm sorry. I did give Nikki Doll a no ma'am. When I saw the lavender and green, the first thing I thought of was Dahlia already did that. And Dahlia looked amazing in her lavender and green, and this does not look as good. I've seen that Marie Antoinette look before, that whole period. I didn't like Nikki Doll's, but it wasn't awful. Aiden came to play. Aiden needed that audience. I mean, I know everyone saw her on TV, but Aiden looked good. Aiden deserved a good prance across that stage, and that coral and black latex Queen of Hearts. It looked good. Aiden, you look good. You did that. You did that. Forget all them queens who talked about your looks in the past, even me. But you shut me up on this finale. You looked good, ma'am. You got a yes, ma'am. Next was Britta. Britta, of course, got a yes, ma'am. I said, Britta, this is how you do the comb bra, because whatever you had on in that Madonna challenge was not it. Britta had on the comb bra. I love the pink and gold theme. I love those gold studs. I love that gold fringe. I did not like the fluff at the bottom. That could have been a little peplum with a little cute mid-knee skirt. It didn't have to have all that tulle and stuff. I didn't like the bottom. But Britta, you did that. You did that with the comb bra. Jan, yes for the Edward Scissorhands moments. I liked it. A lot of people love Jan. I don't dislike Jan. Jan just was not my vibe this season. I couldn't really get into Jan. Like, everyone's like, bring Jan back on All Stars. And I'm like, I ain't got to see Jan on All Stars. But no hate. No hate. She just wasn't one of my favorites. Widow gave me the latex Widow I wish she would have gave at some point on the show. That dress was cute, Widow, and you were snatched. And that makeup, that makeup was good. Go Widow. Heidi looked good. It looked like I seen that wig before Heidi, but I ain't mad. Heidi's dress was beaded to perfection. I just wish Heidi would have gave something else. Like, I feel like we've seen you do a glamorous gown many times on the show. I wish she would have just gave something else. But you look good. Jackie had my favorite look. I said, Jackie looks like a rich bitch. I said, that dress was everything, Jackie. Just snatched with a little piece of feather right here. And when I first saw it, I thought of, who said that? Aquaria and Snatch Game. Any hole is a goal. Because it had all those. That was just the first thing I thought. And I'm like, Angie, you crazy. But that was my favorite look of the reunion. I love that. That was just a bad dress. I love that dress. But moving on, let's get into the top three. They all got yes ma'ams for different reasons. Crystal, she was just a piñata. You just saw her face in her lovely makeup. Crystal is just someone who I went from 0 to 10 so fast, just from nah to oh my god, I love her. I just love Crystal. I love her personality. I get the awkward and weirdness, the quirkiness, like I get it. Crystal was the only person ever to come out in a damn piñata. And I mean, no waist, no feet. You did it, girl. You definitely did something different. Gigi, I said that dress oozes sex appeal. Everything about that dress was right. Waist was snatched. Body was snatched. That yellow little wig, that true color yellow hair, that's your thing, Gigi. That looks good on you. I did not like the helmet. We could have missed me with that. I like the comb bra, but it's like I like Britta's comb bra better. But you was still snatched. Like, Gigi, you look good. Jada came to stunt on y'all hoes. That's how they say it. Jada came to stunt on y'all hoes. Jada was the galaxy. She said, fuck all that. I'm the world. I'm the best drag race whatever. She said, I'm the best in the galaxy. Fuck all. Like, I just kept looking at Jada, and every time I looked at it from a different angle, I found something else to love. Like, yes, that headpiece. Yes, that shoulder thing. Yes, one puff here and one puff there in the gown. And the makeup cannot be touched. Like, the makeup cannot be touched when it comes to Miss Jada. Slay on them, stunt on them hoes, Jada. Moving on. So let's get on into the reunion, whatever it was called. I want to point out that RuPaul gave a lot of fluff through this whole thing, and I think I wrote in my notes, we finally got to the first lip sync, and it was 45 minutes halfway through the show. It was an hour and a half, and we had to go through 45 minutes of before we got to a lip sync. I said on a side note, they had to have paid DeBarge a lot of money because they played that song, Rhythm of the Night. They played that every time they showed Crystal. So I know DeBarge was like, thank you. Thank you. Because that's not even El DeBarge's song. That's DeBarge. All the sisters and brothers like, thank you, Rue. I don't even want to get into their interview looks. Crystal had armpit hair. I wasn't here for that. Gigi had a throwback to old RuPaul. She slayed it. Jada looked like Wakanda Forever. That wig and the facial lip sync. Jada came to do what she did, snatch the crown from Gigi, because I knew Gigi was getting this crown. I just knew it. Moving on. So we finally at the lip sync. Mind you, this is just an opportunity for RuPaul to plug something, and I ain't mad at you, Ru. Do what you gotta do. Everybody did good. Like, I was looking at Crystal because I watched it twice. The second, I will honestly say, the first time I watched it, Crystal, I love you, girl, but my eyes were drawn to Gigi and Jada. Like, whatever Crystal was over there doing, I just was here. When I looked at it the second time, I said, okay, Crystal is lip syncing her ass off. I think it was the pink nose. I know my contour a little bit messed up, but whatever. The glitter pink nose, and I'm sorry, Crystal, but Crystal was doing good. Gigi was giving me realism. Like, when she was lip singing the song, she was looking to the left, like, bring back my girls. Like, she was giving me how someone would truly be saying, bring back my girls and all that. She gave me realism. Jada gave me drama and sex appeal. Jada was all with the hands and the looks and the oohs and the ahs. Like, Jada was giving you face. Jada won part one. Like, it depends on what you were looking for. Like, I've heard some people say it went to Gigi because she was more realistic and she was giving you a realistic lip sync. But to me, Jada was giving me, like, if you look at my Instagram, that's all I love to do is a good fingernail. Like, I got my nails done. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I can show my hands again. But I love to give a good fingernail pose. Like, Jada won that for me. Anyway, they did a segment for, I wrote her name down, Jacqueline Wilson. She was a producer on the show. She passed away, I believe they said, right after season 12 wrapped. I appreciated that tribute moment because I was not familiar with this person. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know how much the ladies loved her and how much she touched everyone on the show and within the community. So I appreciate the tribute, but I would love to learn more about people like that before they pass away. I understand the moment. I appreciate the moment. But I would love to learn just more about more people from behind the scenes that are doing a lot for the show and for the community. I wouldn't mind a little moment like that. But let's get back into the lip sync. Now, I don't even want to talk about, we already know, go vote. I ain't got to see the drag queens twirl around their American flag outfits. Go vote. Okay. Now we're on to the individual productions. And I call them productions because it was hardly any lip syncs. First, let's get up to Crystal. She did, what's her name? Like a Bird, Nelly Furtado. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I said it was cute. Like, it was a puppet show. It was Crystal's face in a hole, flapping wings. I love the concept. But to me, it was just the facial lip sync again. It was part one. And when Crystal fed the little baby bird from her mouth and it dropped, I said, no, ma'am. I didn't have to see that. That was disgusting. Matter of fact, I fast forward through the second time I watched it. I didn't have to see that again. Crystal, I would have got the point if you didn't do that. But if you didn't do that, it would have just been two birds flapping. Like, moving on. Cute Crystal. Gigi performed Take On Me by Aha. I've heard that song before just from being in the skating rinks back in the day. But everyone was like, oh, if you would have saw the first video, you would have saw da, 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 da. I ain't never saw the first video, so I couldn't compare. So what Gigi did to me, that was great because I didn't have nothing else to compare it to. I don't know the original reference. So I was like, yes, Gigi, yes. Yes, it was still a production. She had some huge set. Everyone's like, it's not fair. Gigi performed here. She had professional, blah, blah, blah. Yes, her lighting, Gigi's lighting was on point. But why should Gigi be penalized because her friends have better lighting than Jada and Crystal? That ain't her fault. I mean, Jada, you could tell Jada just had a ring light. That was it. But hell, that's all I got. So, moving on. I just really love the performance. I love the production. I love the little moment where she jumped and her color palette changed. I liked it. Everyone was like, well, Gigi didn't dance. And I'm like, well, Gigi's not really a dancer. I feel like and you could really tell in part 3. We're going to get to the final part. But I thought Gigi did good. Like, let's get to Jada real quick. Jada did Get Up by Sierra. I like that Sierra song. I said, Jada gave me what I expected these lip syncs to be. Jada was giving me theatrics. She was dancing her ass off. She was twirling all around her rug in the living room, bouncing from couch to couch. Jada was giving me a lip sync. She was giving me a performance. And that's what I expected people to be doing in their house. Now, I ain't mad at Gigi for having a professional background. And I ain't mad at Crystal for doing her little bird wings. Jada could have did it too. But Jada just gave me what I thought it would be in my mind. But when it comes to part 2, now mind you, I said Jada won part 1 for me. Gigi won part 2 because I really liked the little production and the performance she put on. Jada, to me, somewhere in the middle of the song, it looked like she didn't know the words. And then somewhere towards the end, her hair flip wasn't on and the hair was just in her face and you couldn't even see her face. And I was like, come on, get this together. This Sierra. Come on, Jada. And she did her thing. Like, it wasn't bad. I just like Gigi's better in part 2. So mind you, to me, after the end, RuPaul got to come. He went and talked to the judges, whatever. I don't care nothing about them. I ain't going to go there. To me, it was easy. Crystal is voted off. Like, sorry, Crystal. These are top two. But for whatever reason, Ru couldn't get rid of Crystal, so everybody get to go to the last lip sync. Okay, moving on. So now, Nina West comes do a little skit with Dolly Parton. It was great, funny. I like Nina West from last season. I hope Nina is someone who at one point can come back and do All Stars. I really liked Nina. If it wasn't for that dang on makeover challenge, Nina is someone who could have went all the way to me. But Heidi wins Miss Congeniality. I expected Heidi to win. Like, Heidi was the only person in this whole finale outside of... Heidi had more time in this damn finale than the damn finalists did. Like, they just had little interviews. But Heidi had a whole segment where she got to go all over her house. Many different outfit changes. Many different character changes. Like, Ru loves Heidi. Who else was going to win that $10,000 but Heidi? But everybody got a little bit of $2,000. Ru called it their little Pantene stimulus check. I ain't mad at it. These ladies need it. We all need it, but I ain't mad at them for getting it. So moving on, we get to see Evie Oddly. She gets to pass the crown. This is where I know Evie needed to be on the big stage, because whatever she did with them little socks, like, we all know Evie is odd. Evie is odd. But I didn't like none of what she did in her segment. I didn't like her outfit neither, but moving on. The final lip sync was to Destiny's Child Survivor. And they all got the same little glitter silver thing, same little balloons, same little lights around their carpet or hardwood floor. They all got the same setup. It's fair. Can't nobody complain about nobody getting some extra. Who cares? When they first stood in those 3 squares for the final lip sync, I said Jada wins. Jada went before they played the first notes of I'm a Survivor. Jada wins. Yes, Crystal, you are wearing your crystal weird outfit. You can't lip sync to Destiny's Child looking like that in your ball gown. I don't care how many long ribbons you're gonna swirl in a circle across the screen. That's why Crystal could have been gone. I love you, Crystal, but Crystal could have been gone after part 1 and part 2. Moving on. Gigi is standing in the middle of my screen looking like Alice in Wonderland, who eventually turns into Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. This ain't got nothing to do with you being a survivor. Now, I understand maybe you thinking you going through the Wonderland, you got to survive, or you got to go through Oz and you got to survive. But no, ma'am. No, ma'am, Gigi. You were off. You thought about it too hard. Jada, in that orange cape, I already knew she had sex appeal under that cape. I already knew it was coming off, and she was getting ready to show her ass underneath that orange cape. All of Ivy Park. Ivy Park is, they colors is orange and maroon. Jada, I wasn't looking at nobody else but Jada. If it wasn't for the editors flashing them individually across my screens for the few seconds they were flashed, I wouldn't have known what Gigi and Crystal was over there doing. Jada flipped that cape off. She looked just like, I said, go Miss Kelly. Kelly Rowley realness, like sex. Kelly was known for having that body and showing all of that skin with them long legs and a good piece of finger wave. Kelly Rowland realness. Jada wins. Jada was dancing her ass off. Like I said, Crystal wasn't doing nothing but waving her arms in circles for them little bit of ribbon she had on. Gigi, I think it was Jiggly or somebody said the Pointer Sisters. Gigi wasn't going nothing like, like, she wasn't doing nothing but giving facials and wide legs or closed legs. Like, and then she spinned. I don't even understand her reveal. Like, Gigi, you overthought it. Like, maybe, I don't know what you were going for, but I think you overthought it. You should have just came with some good Beyonce. I feel like Gigi is a good dancer when someone puts the moves together for her. Because to me, she won all the dancing challenges. Yeah, she won the Madonna. She won, yeah. So, and she won that last one when they did the thing across the stage, the Vegas thing. Did she win the Vegas? I don't know. I believe so. But I was like, where are the moves? Like, why is Gigi just standing there and pointing and stretching? Jada gave you a good split. She gave you moves from the video. And then at the end, her costume, when she flipped it up, it was a crown. Now I was hoping, now you know, a few seasons ago when Eureka did that reveal and said the winner here, or whatever Eureka had on, and Aquaria won, I was like, Ru, please don't embarrass Jada. But my girl Jada won. I love Jada. I was always team Jada from episode 1 when she came. Well, I think she came on episode 2 with the blue dress in that headpiece. I was here for Jada since then. And like I said, her makeup can't be touched. I need some tutorials, girl. Tutorials. YouTube. Get on it. If she got a YouTube page, let me know, because I'm going to subscribe right now. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have to give. Drag Race Season 12 was great. I wasn't mad at it. It did have a dark cloud over it. The girls really didn't get to shine afterwards because of the coronavirus. I really feel bad. Just because they aren't going to have the same momentum. Like, they can't get out there and start touring. They can't get out there and start doing shows off of this season because of what's going on. I feel bad for them for that, but it was some amazing queens this season. I'm sure Ru is going to give many of them a second opportunity at All Stars, and I can't wait to see it. But anyway, I'm about to go. I have talked a lot today. I have caught up on many reviews. I still got a lot more reviews to do, but I feel like my voice is getting ready to go. So I probably will catch up on some more tomorrow, and I will see you all Saturday, because you know I'm gonna watch it Friday. I'm gonna see y'all Saturday for All Stars, because I cannot wait. Like, comment, share. Talk to y'all later. Bye.